Good morning, everyone. I'm Hugh Scott. I'm the principal here at Southern Nash High School, and we would like to welcome you to Southern Nash for our 2021 graduating ceremonies. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Hernan Daza, the program specialist of Nash County Public Schools Migrant Program, to join me on stage for a special welcome. As I shared, I would like to welcome you to our 52nd graduation ceremony at Southern Nash High School. As we begin this ceremony, please make sure that all cell phones are silenced, and please keep in mind that even though this is a day of celebration, that this event is a dignified ceremony, and all seniors, parents, and family members deserve to be recognized and respected throughout. It is the wish of our senior class to have the same dignified ceremony as those classes before them. So please hold all applause and recognition to the end of the ceremony. Remember, we ask that you remain seated throughout the entire ceremony until the last senior is announced. At the end of the ceremony, please remain in your section until the last senior and staff member have exited the stadium. If you have to leave the stadium to the parking lot during the ceremony, you will not be allowed to re-enter. At this time, Mr. Daza.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Good morning. Buenos días. Yo soy el señor Hernán Daza, especialista del programa de familias migratorias para las escuelas de Nash County Public Schools. Me gustaría darles la bienvenida a la 52ª ceremonia de graduación de la Escuela Preparatoria de Southern Nash. Ahora que comenzamos esta ceremonia, por favor, asegúrese de que todos los teléfonos celulares estén apagados. Tengan en cuenta que aunque este es un día de celebración, este evento es una ceremonia digna y todas las personas mayores, padres y familiares, los miembros merecen ser reconocidos y respetados a lo largo de la misma. Es el deseo de esta clase de último año de preparatoria tener la misma digna ceremonia que las clases anteriores. A ellos. Así que por favor, mantenga todos los aplausos y reconocimientos hasta el final de la ceremonia. Recuerde que le pedimos que permanezcan sentados durante toda la ceremonia hasta que se anuncie al último estudiante graduado. Al final de la ceremonia, por favor, permanecer en su sección hasta que el último estudiante graduado y personal de la escuela hayan salido del estadio. Recuerde que si tiene que salir del estadio al estacionamiento durante la ceremonia, no se le permitirá volver a entrar. Gracias.
Thank you very much, Mr. Daza. And at this time, we'd also like to thank several people that were involved with getting this ceremony together. First off, thank you to our Air Force Junior RCT here at Southern Nash High School. Greatly appreciate you presenting our colors today and hoisting our flag. To our Southern Nash High School band, you all did an excellent job, and we know that you're going to continue to do an excellent job in this ceremony. And for our visiting guest, Ms. Sharonda Thomas Bullock, Mr. Bill Sharp, and Mr. Reginald Silvert. We'd also like to welcome on our stage Dr. Stephen Ellis, Nash County Public Schools Superintendent, Mr. Leondis Farrow Jr., Assistant Superintendent of Student Support Services and Operations, Mr. Chad Thompson, Executive Director of Secondary Education and CTE, and our other senior cabinet staff members of Nash County Public Schools. And we'd also like to give a special thank you to our visiting principals, several of which you may have met at our gate that assisted us with our gate entrances. And I would like to give a very special thank you to our Southern Nash High School staff. If you all will please stand. For this ceremony today, where the seats are dry and all the chairs that our graduates are sitting in, they got out here extra early today to help make sure that all of this ceremony was taken care of. So I greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. And who will be saying the names today are our assistant principals, Ms. Megan Bain, Ms. Aretha Battle, and Mr. Gavin Maring. Thank you all for being here. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Zali Alford. He was chosen by the staff as this year's best all-around male senior. While in high school, he had been a member of the Beta Club, Student Council Association, football, track and field, and basketball teams. In the fall, he will be attending Wake Forest University, where he is planning on pursuing a bachelor's degree in history or finance, and then going on to law school. So at this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Zali Alford.
Good morning, Southern Nash family. I've always heard high school would end in a flash, not in a Zoom. It took over a year to get all of us on campus at the same time, but here we are, and what an awesome sight it is. Getting out of school last year was like having an extended spring break, but this year was unanticipated. We had class in our bedrooms, living rooms, cars, or any other random place you can't imagine. How many of you remember watching Netflix instead of eating lunch in the cafeteria like normal? For me, it was both the most challenging and easiest year of my school career. Despite the challenges of this year, it gave us all a unique opportunity to grow as people. Most of us will likely agree this year was much different than elementary and middle school. Wearing a mask wasn't as much fun as it was when we dressed up as kids. Staying at home definitely wasn't as much fun. And snow days, well, do they even exist anymore? Elementary school was a time of living carefree, making friends, running down the hall to the playground, and yes, dressing up as our favorite cartoon characters. Our teachers tied our shoes and tried to keep us from playing tackle football at recess. These sweet, patient souls were the first people besides our parents who helped shape us. After those first 6 years, the halls of middle school looked much different. There were new faces, responsibilities, lockers, school sports, and letters and math. Our teachers no longer wiped their noses and said they had us write essays, solve equations, and think critically. We had many teachers who challenged us like never before. As an elementary and middle school student, you think of high school as a legendary place. And despite having this crazy senior year, it met every expectation I had. Southern Nash isn't a place, it's the people. When I think of Southern Nash, I don't think about staying up all night doing homework, stressing about tests, or having to take countless exams. I think about our community and the people in it. Who could ever forget our junior year? Our football team played in the state championship. An entire community filled the parking lot and roads along our journey to Raleigh. People from all over came sporting the red, white, and blue, clanging cowbells, holding banners, and cheering. Even still, it wasn't the procession of cars that followed the team to Raleigh, or the banners and fans on every Nash County bridge on 264, or even the thousands of fans who filled our section of the stands at the stadium. The most impactful memory was what happened after we lost. When the team arrived back on campus, the parking lot was full, with just as many fans and cars as before the game. The band played our fight song as loudly as they could, and the fans cheered just as loud. One would have thought our team brought home the title. Being all in, taking pride in your endeavors, and personifying a culture of victory is what life is like in Firebird country. This is the model our community has given us, and we are tasked to go out into the world as the embodiment of these Firebird ideals. Southern Nash isn't a place, it's the people. We live in a truly special place. Our teachers of the utmost quality. Our coaches have infinite passion for their sport. And our administrators know us all by name. The all-in mindset and winning culture is embraced at Southern Nash, and it really is amazing. It's not the buildings, the technology, or any tangible object here that makes it so special. It's the people of Southern Nash. No matter what happens, our pride, our culture, it will always remain, because Southern Nash isn't a place, it's the people. I am eternally grateful for my experience here at Southern Nash, and on behalf of the class of 2021, thank you. I would like to introduce this year's student body president, Katie Farrell. During her time at Southern Nash, she has been a member of the Student Council Association, Beta Club, Triumph Honor Society, Key Club, Yearbook, and Travel Choir. In the fall, she will be attending East Carolina University, where she will be pursuing a bachelor's degree in psychology, followed by a master's degree in counseling. At this time, please welcome Katie Farrell.
Thank you, Zolly. And thank you to all of the staff at Southern Nash, along with all of the family and friends who have guided us on our way to success. You have all made such an incredible impact. To the class of 2021, we did it. We persevered. We overcame many challenges, and now we're the first graduating class to graduate on this field since 1993. I'm not sure we were even a twinkle in our parents' eyes yet. What an experience it has been. What a legacy we leave. We have crossed the finish line. On the first day of freshman year, I doubt we would ever have imagined all of the changes, especially living in a pandemic, that would cause an upheaval in our world. The result changed our entire high school experience, but our courage and perseverance pushed us to the finish line. It's because of this ability to weather hardship that we are prepared to face whatever challenges may come our way. Whether our plans are to go to college, join the workforce, take a gap year, join the military, or travel the world, we will persevere. Horace, a Roman poet, said, "Adversity has the effect of eliciting talents which in prosperous circumstances would have lain dormant. We have unlocked our strengths and grown as students and people because of the adversity we faced together as we navigated online school. A rare opportunity indeed. We have so much of which to be proud. We have the ability to make a positive impact on our world. We have passed a test of hardship, we have proven our character, and we have made it to the finish line." Over the years, some of the biggest challenges were the ones that we put on ourselves. We put off working on assignments until the last minute. We put off enjoying each other because we were thinking about what we were going to do in the future. At times, we forgot to enjoy high school. We worried about so many things that seemed so important when in reality, they didn't matter nearly as much as we thought they would. We were hard on ourselves when we thought we failed, but we did not fail. We only became stronger. We have learned so much. As we begin the next lap in our lives, remember, no matter what we face, how uneven the track may seem, whether the sun is shining or the rain is beating against our faces, remember to live in the moment, be content, overcome adversity, and most importantly, remember to cross the finish line. Our happiness is found in the journey, not in the destination. Congratulations, class of 2021. May God bless you.
What amazing speeches from two outstanding individuals. Thank you all. At this time, I'm going to ask our marshals, take your positions for the presentations of diplomas. I'm going to ask our assistant principals to go ahead and get in place, with Ms. Battle being our first presenter.
Hasmin Augustine. Zali Lee Alford, summa cum laude. Alex Kiwan Allen. Austin Elijah Armstrong. Alyssa Aaron Bailey. Darren Lamont Bailey. Taylor Nicole Bailey. Aisha Raylene Baker. Tanner Boone Baker. Hannah Elizabeth Barmer. Denasia Markia Barnes. Elijah Scott Barnes, magna cum laude. Jacob Carlton Barnes. Ricky Lee Bartley. Elijah Gray Bass. Mallory Renee Bass. Jatavius Chesman Battle. Dylan Hardy Batts. Carson Roth Beckham, summa cum laude. Joanna Alexis Bejanero Rubio, virtual graduate. David Jackson Belcher. Justin Nathaniel Bird. Lauren Virginia Bissett. Trevor Wayne Bissett. Isaiah Armand Bland. Dana Marie Blankshane. Dorothy May Blankshane. Jayla Latrice Blunt. Christopher Scott Bone. Noah Alexander Bry. Avery Campbell Britt. Kevin Khalil Brown. Crystal Cabriana Brown, cum laude. Connor Wade Bryant, cum laude. Cameron Cornelius Bryant. Amber Rose Butler. Doritza Jimena Campos Lopez. Araceli Cantera, cum laude. Giovanni Carbajal Santiago. Malawi Isaiah Carmen. Yasmin Carrion Campos. Alejandro Castro Estrada. Isabel Cedillo. Matthew Tyler Chapman. Isabella Lucrecia Chavez Chavez. Jeremy Romy Cherry. Samantha Lynn Clegg, summa cum laude. Luke Edward Coble, cum laude. Nicholas Isaiah Coleman. Hannah Michelle Coley. Mason Charles Cone, cum laude. Megan Alexis Cone. Kirsten Paige Cooper, cum laude. Edgar Ivan Cornejo Chavez. Holly Joe Cowart, summa cum laude. Cole Arthur Couture. Preston Mitchell Curtis. Amori Janai Davis. Jadell Miles Davis. Marshall Turner Davis. Samuel Jeremiah Davis. Brandon Antoine Debnam. Jaquan Lydell Debro. Bridget Paige Denton. Raul Jr. Diaz Mejia. Jasmine Diaz Vasquez. Jamal DeAndre Dublin, cum laude. Yamilet Elias Hernandez. Marvin Espiritu Gustavo. Katie Margaret Farrell, magna cum laude. Tristan Octavio Felipe Ramon. Allison Taylor Farrell. Carrie Ann Finch. Sydney Leanne Finn. Adrian Flores. Jessica Garcia Gonzalez. Edna Garcia Miranda, cum laude. Lily Michaela Gibson. Skylar Forrest Gibson. Timothy Adam Glover, Jr. Trisha May Janine Glover, cum laude. Pedro Gomez. Marisol Gonzalez. Eduardo Antonio Guerra Valdez. Gutierrez Alaman. Charles Jordan Ham. Hargrove. Hernandez Beza. Leonardo Daniel Hernandez Cardona. Melissa Hernandez Flores. Ashan Herndon.
Ashanti Trinae Jones. Genesis McHale Jones. Meredith Marie Jones. Miller Ann Jones. Taylor Renee Jordan. Beth
Nicole
Joyner. Delaney Grace Joyner, summa cum laude. Skylar Michelle Joyner, magna cum laude. Trey Brooks Joyner. Caden McCandon Kurtz. Kyler Colin Kurtz. Stephanie Elaine Land. Jonah Matthew Lavoy. Alejandro Desma
Jr. Jacob Trevor Lee. Roger Leon Garcia.
Lonnie Chance Listenby, magna cum laude. Denise Lopez Becerra. Brooke Nicole Lucas, magna cum laude. Amelia Reese Lynch, cum laude. Vicky Ann Maas, cum laude. Paige Elizabeth McQuinn, cum laude. Bronson Matthew Manning. Alexis Shantae Marrow. Maya Chantel Marshman. Gerardo Martinez. Isamar Martinez Garcia. Skylar Corinne Martin Dow, cum laude.
Jalen David McAlliston. Kelly Leanne McCullers, cum laude. Ava Grace Miller. Drew Anthony Miranda. Trey Alexander Mizell. Alacia Faith Montague, magna cum laude. Ashley Nicole Moore, summa cum laude. Ashton Grace Moore, cum laude. Jesse Robert Moore. Ezekiel Mora Fierros, cum laude. Owen Reese Newman. Sydney Blaine Newsom, summa cum laude. Trondrell Detron Newsom, Jr. Bailey Ray Nichols, magna cum laude. Stephanie Margarita Nunez Ramirez. Ashley Lynn Ongaro, magna cum laude.
Gennaro Eddie Padin. Demia Dolores Parker. Erica Rose Peed. Kathleen Janice Pegas. Ronald Brian Benalosa Soto. Adrian Lamar Perry. Harley Kihera Perry, magna cum laude. Jasmine Shatay Perry. Corey Leighton Platt. Jose Roberto Portillo Amaya. Aiden Ray Powers. Peyton Joseph Price. Jacob Emerson Pridgeon. Andre Maurice Pulley Jr. Isabel Olivia Ramirez. Adrian Rangel. Terrence Walker Raspberry. Jesse Raya Garcia. Elliot Francisco Resendez. Kirsten Dylan Briggs Tucker. Catherine Ann Robinson. Maria Christina Jean Robinson. Ruben Roman. Tristan Chase Rosa, virtual graduate. Kira Storm Rowe. Jason Gerald Royal. Tiffany Lynn Sage. Adrian Jesus Salazar. Guadalupe Salazar. Jacqueline Salazar. Jonathan Asayal Salazar. Oliver Salazar. Sahal Salgado. Jordan Lynn Saunders, summa cum laude. Essence Jaquel Scarborough. Zachary States Scott, cum laude. Karen Daniela Seguera Flores, summa cum laude. Dejuan Lamont Sessoms. Lakayla Marita Sessoms, magna cum laude. Haley Paige Sheeran. Jason Landon Sherrod Polk. Rachel Lynn Slatton. Marquise Daywan Small. Elijah Dylan Smith, summa cum laude. Maya Marie Smith, cum laude. Tayana Lachey Smith. Xavier Dontavius Smith. Kayla Ann Spates. Montreal Ronche Spate Jr. Trinity Nicole Spate. Leanne Renee Stanley, cum laude. Shania Dorette Stanley. Anna Marie Strickland, summa cum laude. Jayla Nicole Strickland. Christopher Anthony Tate. Aaliyah Tonay Tabron. Braxton Lloyd Taylor. Harley Daniel Tedder. Alex Scott Terry. Ashley Marie Torres. Maria Torres Carranza, cum laude. Hanya Yvonne Trejo, cum laude. Zoe Van Roy. Lexiana Velasquez, cum laude. Jackson William Wall, magna cum laude. Sydney Thornton Ward. Abigail Lynn Whitehurst, cum laude. Tynesha Yvette Wiggins. Zakia Lajay Wiggins. Tanner Nathaniel Williamson. Takira Malaysia Wilson, magna cum laude. July Peri Wimberley. Matthew James Wood. Dylan Scott Worrells. Jasmine Nicole Wright. Alan Gabriel Cepeda Mojica. Jada Joe Zimmerman.
May I have your attention, please? I know it's hot, so we're trying to get out of here. So it has been an honor and a privilege to work with this senior class. As we have heard our senior messages and our challenge from two outstanding seniors, I would like to share one last formula before you need to leave and graduate here from Southern Nash High School. Please remember these letters. E plus R equals O. That stands for an event plus your response to the event equals your outcome. Simply put, You have overcome many challenges in the past 15 months, but never forget it's how you respond to a situation that determines your future. So parents and family members, congratulations to you all on supporting and raising such fine class of young men and women. And now, by the power vested in me by Nash County Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you graduates of Southern Nash High School with all rights reserved and privileges afforded thereby. Congratulations, you may now turn your tassels.
Joanna Alexis Bejanaro Rubio. Tristan Chase Rosa.